I don't like clowns.
Playing my video.
I moved my head at the last second.
Here's the question that I have on that. These two men are both elderly. Donald Trump is an elderly man who, for whatever reason, was given 9 seconds to take a iconic photo op during an active shooter situation. Weird situation. We'll figure that out one day. But his survival of that and bouncing right back and going right to his convention is being conveyed in the media world as a sign of strength. This current president of the United States is 81 years old and has COVID. Should he be fine in a couple of days? Doesn't that convey exactly the same thing?
She didn't say that.
Yeah, she did. She did.
No.
20 years old, and he's got this idea, and he pulls it off. He actually gets a shot off and nicks him, and then they kill him. Like, you're seeing this 20-year-old kid, his life is over. Like, somehow or another, he talked himself into trying to assassinate the president as a lone gunman in Pennsylvania, got on top of a roof, either through sheer incompetence or for some other reason. He actually gets a shot off, and the president just moves his head at the right time. Like, the whole thing is, if it was in a movie, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Take a look what happened.
Wow. I mean, I get chills just watching that.
Sources were telling me that Secret Service identified the bullets being fired, which came from about 488 yards away. Yards, not feet, yards. Yesterday, another source brought me some great information showing that the Butler Gymnastics Club is precisely that same distance away, about 488 yards away. This is all from a vantage point facing the stage where President Trump was located, the Trump stage, Thomas Crook's roof location, and Butler Gymnastics Club line of sight. We contacted the Butler Gymnastics Club today, waiting for a response from them, because right now they're closed for the summer on Saturdays. So even if that part doesn't compute, we now have 3 separate eyewitnesses who've now confirmed moments after the shooting they saw shots being fired from another location, the water tower direction, in the same line of sight as the Butler Gymnastics location that we showed earlier. So multiple now eyewitnesses saying that they saw shooters from another location, bullets fired from the water tower. Watch.
Hit the ground, and he kept standing. I was like, you got to get down, boy. You got to get down. They're going to shoot you. Because if they would have had like a machine gun, they could have taken us all out. So then we laid there for a while. We saw different places where the gunshots were at. And then they got President Trump down, Secret Service did, and they took him out of there and got him off of the stage. And he was bleeding. And so then my son and daughter-in-law was back behind us, back behind the fence. And we was worried about them. We couldn't call them. And so we started trying to get after them then when they finally let us out. And they had been right by the fence where the other shooter was. There was one I heard in the water tower. There was one by the fence.
Sharpshooter shot to the left. He killed a gentleman in the water tower here. Now, when I called my husband at home, who's watching TV, he said, I thought Trump hurt his ear when he went to the ground. But he said, no. On TV, they showed before Trump hit the ground, the ear was bleeding. Because now they feel that there was 2 shooters on both sides. So they got the one on the tower on this side, but the one on the right side, they never got. So that's why they wanted us to leave immediately, because they thought there's still a shooter out there somewhere.
I have not engaged in that rhetoric. Now, my opponent is engaged in that rhetoric. How do you talk about the threat to democracy, which is real, when a president says things like he says?
Fucking liar.
6'4". I go to Stanford University. I have a 10-inch penis.
There was a registered Republican, a white male, who tried to assassinate Donald Trump. And there was a registered Republican.
Bottom line is that this is massive negligence to the point of me speculating on what was intentional and what wasn't.
Miren esta vaina. Te dan... Must be the last one this season.
It is a messed up world.